Hello everyone, my name is Cosmic5 and today we are back with a brand new Echo episode. It's been a while, I know, but you see, something has changed. Can you tell? See if you figure it out by the end of the video. Just kidding, I'm going to tell you now. The camera is different. We have a big brand new recording setup. As you can see, the arm is coming from the other direction. My Mac is literally within arm's reach. That's my back I'm hitting right there, arm's reach. We have a fan right here. We have my live stream camera literally an inch under what you guys see right now. And everything is set up how it should be. So we have everything now ready to record Echo once again. It's been a while. Sorry about that, but we're going to get right into this video now. So let's go ahead and load our game up. Where did we leave off? We ended off going to the bathroom. Okay. And looking in the mirror. We looked in the mirror. I remember that. So let's go ahead. Chase. What the hell? My muscles are dry and I swallow a few times taking a drink, but I don't trust the dirty faucet. After a few moments, I'm able to calm down, realizing that I'm probably not dying. In fact, my head feels pretty clear at the moment. I'm pretty sure it was a migraine. Migraines can do that to people, right? I draw in shaky breath before grabbing a few paper towels from the dispenser. I run them lightly under the water, adding a few pumps of foamy soap as well. My mom has migraines all the time. I'll call her about it tomorrow. Able to keep my paws steady now, I run the soaked up towel under my arm a few times. After a quick look to make sure the door is locked, I undo my belt and push down my pants, and bleh. If I really want to take care of the must spell, I'm gonna have to go down under. I run a few more paper towels under a faucet and soap dispenser. Just as I'm sliding the towel against my tailbase, I hear a knock at the leather-style handle rattle. I jump and look back, not really worried since I know it's locked, because this place is a fucking piece of shit. I'm just about to see the button lock pop out. The handle swings down and the door opens up enough for Lynx's head to poke through. There I am, pants down, paper towel under my tail, looking as if I'm wiping my ass while I moon my Christian best friend. I think we stay like that for at least 10 seconds before TJ blinks first. Oh my gosh, Sherry! He squeaks it out so fast I barely hear it before he yanks his head out and the door closes with a snap. Fucking fuck. I snarl between my teeth as I curl myself and throw away the towel. It feels like I'm going to cry. It's like the entire universe is conspiring against me right now. I sigh and wash my hands, realizing that the longer I delay going out there, the stupider I'm going to look. When I come back out, I see TJ stand up immediately. I see CJ stand up immediately. I straight ahead as we walk past each other before he heads into the bathroom. Jenna stands up and lets me back into the booth. Everything alright? Yep. As I sit back down, Jenna sips from a glass of water and then starts sucking on an ice cube. Okay. I know TJ had fun, but did you? I draw my fingers on the table, feeling a bit numb from the embarrassment. Yeah, it was fine. About as miserable as I thought it'd be, so no surprises. Why did this fall? Thank you. It fell. It's annoying. Honestly, I actually kind of wished I'd gone with you two. Oh yeah? Then I remembered that AC is a thing, so I don't feel that way anymore. At least you're built for that kind of weather. True, doesn't mean I have to like it. So what do you do? Sit around all day? I studied for a while, then Flynn and Leia came by actually. Oh really? Yeah, they wanted to have lunch with us. Leia was pretty disappointed when he found out you weren't there. They brought a bunch of presents for Carl and had me choose which one I wanted to give him. How thoughtful. Anyway, Flynn was pretty quiet. She didn't say anything more, so I pressed her. Oh? Yeah, kinda subdued. I think he might be feeling sorry, I don't know. Well, here's hoping he'd come around. Anyways, they're planning a surprise birthday party for Carl. Isn't that not for a few weeks? Yeah, but we want to have it while we're all here. Jenna drags... stop! There's something my wheel is stuck on. Jenna drags a drop of condensation from around her glass room. Just between you and me, don't tell TJ this, but I told him I wouldn't tell you. But he said he was really glad to have you along. He says you're what he misses most about this town. Oh, that's nice. But what the heck is my wheel stuck on? There is literally something that is non-existent on the floor, stopping me from turning my wheels. There's something weird here. Really? That kind of surprises me. We're really good friends, but to say I was what he missed most. I look outside again, the sky is painted red, orange, and what almost looks like purple. He drew this so I could see what happened when he pranked you to make up for not recording it. I look back down at the table with Jenna slides and napkin TJ and doodling on. A stick figure with a thick tail, I assume me, is lying on the ground, his mouth bleeding and his face as he screams. Next to him is a giant spider. Nice! Standing over them both is a stick-like figure with a big tufted ears, I assume TJ, with his stick arms put up over his face, clearly feeling guilty. Cute. Isn't it though? Despite my sarcasm, I really do think it's cute, especially the TJ figure. Shit. What? Forgot my purse. She stands up. I'll be right back. What? I got bike for you. Don't worry about it, the motel's like 5 minutes away. You can pay me back. Oh, she's already out the door. Sounds about right. I sighed, watching her make her way down the road. Making your way downtown. Watching her make her way down the road through the window. That's when TJ slides onto his bench. I quickly look down, feeling my cheeks burn all over again. Sorry about that, just wanted to wash them too. I don't know why, considering TJ looks kept no matter what he does. I force myself to look up. Funny drawing. It looks like Knacking gives a little laugh. Oh, she showed that to you? Wait, where'd she go? Forget her purse. Forgot her purse. We sit unbearably awkward silence for a while, and I finally sigh and leave my face against a pillow and stare hard out the window. And I fall asleep because I'm tired. Okay. So I wasn't like my ass. You know otters have little hands. Chase. I look over at TJ and he's smiling. I know, I shouldn't have opened the door. You were just taking a while and I was wondering if you were alright. I look to see Janice making her way over and put our food on a giant tray. I guess it's really the lock's fault. Oh, having problems with the restroom door? Make sure it's jammed real tight. Should lock then. Thanks. As the plates are set down, I'm fairly surprised at the portion sizes. Not used to getting this much in the city. Janice immediately bustles off to another customer. And, you know, I'm looking for my giant sandwich and fries, grabbing the ketchup bottle. It was kind of cute. Stop. TJ and me... I hear that music. You gotta stop right now, Gabe. TJ immediately looks down, pretending to read the menu. I feel as if my brows are about to shoot off my forehead as I stare at him. What does Applewood smoked mean? Oh, you're not getting off that easy. Did you just call me? No. I just like otters have cute tails. Sure. Yeah, I can see by the way you drew mine here. Sorry, don't be. So yeah, I'm testing the waters here. It's been a while since I played a game with a guy. Who the fuck thought the next one would be TJ, but here I am. He's looking over at TJ, waiting for him to look up. Finally, he does look up for a moment, and we lock eyes. I smirk, and he returned before looking down. Well, that's something. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Good thing I have a timer right here. Also guys, I don't know how the volume is gonna be. It might like burst sometimes because the way I'm talking into the mic and the distance the mic is, it's as low as it can go. And the mic's right in front of me, literally not even 6 inches from my face. And right here, I'm watching the Audacity recording. The mic is spiking a lot, so if the mic doesn't spike a lot, I'm probably using this audio from the camera. If I'm not though, you guys will hear this, depending on how it does. I have to keep testing this through our recordings. No big deal. Back to this. I sit on a big rock next to the shore, watching tiny waves slide with the smaller rocks. Across the lake, maybe half a mile away, I see my friends, all of them, floating on something. It's my car. They're all in my car. Leo's driving, he's got sunglasses on. Even from this distance, I see him look across the lake at me. He waves and makes a finger gun, shoots it at me, making a clicking sound with his tongue. Flynn sits next to him, head back, sleeping. Carl's drawing on his face. Jenna sits in the back and reads, and TJ. Where's TJ? There he is, he's swimming after the car. Colors fall flat. I feel sicky and sick. Something isn't right. I'm at the canyon again. I'm looking over the edge. Chichi's on the ground. He's staring at me, maggots in his eye. Something moves in the bushes next to him. Something that paws reaches out towards TJ. The lake. I'm staring at the lake, but the day is clear. The sky is blue, and there are things in the water. 5, 6 things float in the water. Bodies float in the water. I watch the bodies float, bobbing up and down. One looks really familiar. This isn't right. This isn't me. What is this? Something across the lake. I see from across the lake. There's a tool shed. A tool shed is across the lake, and I see the door open. There isn't a tool shed next to the lake. Something steps out. And that's the end of our darkness there. Wednesday. How many days do we have? Is it 2 weeks? I've lost track. Apparently, no one can get in touch with him. Jenna leans back at the dresser, running a brush through her fur and neck and head, still a little damp from the shower. Did he try his landline? Maybe he muted his phone. He sleeps in like every day. Jenna shrugs. I'm gonna assume that they have. So we're talking about Carl, right? No one told him he was gonna have a party? Well, yeah, duh. And leans towards the mirror by the dresser, brushing away loose fur. It's a surprise party, right? I guess. It's just that it's really not his birthday. Jenna sighs. It's just an excuse to do something in the shizzy town. I see Jenna glance at the door to the bathroom as if where TJ can hear her curse. even with this shower light. I let out my own sigh. Well, I'm sorry I dragged you here, Jenna. I thought it'd be fun and all. Jenna finishes whatever she's doing in the mirror and turns back around to face me. Hey, it's not the town I came to see. It was you guys. Yeah, well, you don't seem very happy about that either. The hell's that sound? Jenna frowns. If I didn't want to be around you guys, I would have left by now. I have friends in Peyton that could take me to a bus stop. I don't say anything, choosing to lean back between the bed and close my eyes, still tired from the effed up dreams I had last night. Sorry, I'll stop complaining. I massage my forehead with one hand. It's still the beginning of the week, you've got time to turn this around. It's really just Flynn. I look over at her. Is he coming? Yep, Leo said he had a talk with him, so... Flynn gets over stuff pretty quick. I think it won't be awkward if we don't let it be. Jenna looks at the shower door, the sound of the dryer blowing loudly behind it. That is the dryer. It's not really Flynn that I'm worried about. Things he said to TJ. I rub my eyes. If he gets to that point, me and TJ will just cut out early and go somewhere else. Maybe Janice's place. I open my eyes to look up at Jenna. You going with us? And Jenna smirks at me. I think I have some studying to do. Oh, come on. Anyways, what if Flynn has another... She immediately cuts herself off as the door suddenly cracks open. I see one of TJ's blue eyes looking through the opening. The eyes widens and the door quickly closes again. Suddenly it swings back open as the lynx comes striding out in just his pants. Good job. Excuse me, Jenna. Jenna moves and TJ reaches for one of the drawers to pull out a polo shirt. Red polo shirt. Forgot my shirt. He mumbles before turning back around and hurrying into the bathroom. I catch a glimpse of the insides of his ears, which are bright there. Yeah. The door snaps shut again. We both stare at the door a little while before Jenna speaks up again. If Flynn can keep his mouth shut to the end of the week, then we might just be able to get through this. I stare out the windows as we roll down the dusty streets of Echo. Honestly, it doesn't look much worse off than how I left it. The roads might be a little worse, but I assume that is because they've done any maintenance since winter. I'm regretting not letting him know that we're coming, and I would be lucky if he gets his ass out of bed. We'll call him then. And what if he doesn't answer? Leo doesn't say anything, instead focusing back on the road. TJ fills the silence after a while. Well, I don't think it's too weird. It's just like we're hanging out again. Nothing wrong with that. Sure, but making it about Carl is just weird. Maybe if his birthday was like next week, 2 weeks tops. Ah, hush, Flynn. It'll be like we're hanging out. You acting weird isn't gonna help anything. The car starts slowing down, and I snap out of my daydream and look up, knowing that we definitely aren't at Carl's house yet. That's when I see a round canine figure standing further up on the side of the road. She's standing in the dirt that separates the road and the field in front of a broken rusted barbed wire fence. I think that's Janice. I look over and Leo seems to be concerned. His brow is furrowed as he carefully steers the car right up next to the coyote. I see why. She's crouched over, elbows on her knees, staring at the ground. Roll down your window, Chase. I do as he said, struggling a little bit with the old crank angle. What the hell is she doing out here? We come to a stop next to the coyote, kicking up some dust. I don't know. Hey! Leo leans over and smiles at Janice, who's still looking at the ground. Everything up! Leo's voice cuts off in a weird choking sound. I look at him confused, then I look back out the window. I can't help myself, but I gasp. It was hard to tell from this angle, but all the dust is kicking the bin. Now I see that Janice has her... You can also see everything else. Ha! I sit back quietly to avert my eyes, looking out the windshield and said, What the fuck? Oh my god, Leo, keep going. Jenna whispers, her voice strained. Oh, sorry, Leo stops talking and I get a chance to glance out the window again. Janice is looking at us now and she's smiling. It's a weird smile because it isn't touching her eyes. It's unnerving. Leo stares back. Leo, go! I hiss out the side of my mouth, staring at the windshield again. He seems rolling on 2 goes, looking concerned. Janice, do you need some help? His tone is one you might use on a toddler or a crazy person. Janice, do you need some help? I don't hear her say anything except maybe a grunt. Leo bravely keeps trying though. We can give you a rap. Leo stops talking in time for me to hear a pattering sound, a sound I recognize well from my time as a kid, pissing on the dirt roads of Echo. The van lurches forward, then resumes a smoother acceleration back into the empty road. Holy shit, what the fuck was that? I don't, Leo's frowning, looking confused as I've ever seen him. Should I go back? No! I look back to see TJ covering his face. Maybe she could be having some sort of psychotic episode, or maybe she just had to piss. I don't think so. Did you see the way she looked at me? She was probably just on something, isn't everyone? No, she doesn't do stuff like that. Well, maybe she does. You never know with people. Again, Leia doesn't say anything, and neither does anyone else. I glance back at TJ, who's sitting at the very back of the seat with Jenna. He's got his ears down, looking at the lap where he's fidgeting with his hands. I know he's probably thinking the same thing I am, which we're supposed to help Janice with their spring cleaning, or whatever. I'm gonna ask him about it, but the dead silent band is making me feel like now isn't the best time. I fucking told you. Leo stabs the doorbell down, frustration etched across his face. Can you please keep the cursing down just a little bit? I can't help but notice TJ wince at every F-bomb. He's been keeping his distance from Flynn, always standing on the opposite side of our Europe. I shift the bag I'm carrying in my hands around to look at the frosted glass on the sides of the door. Maybe he's getting high. You should still be able to hear. I mean, maybe he just doesn't want to. TJ holds up his phone. He's not answering his phone either. Ah! Leo knocks on the door hard, his bicep bulging. Well, I guess breaking the door might get us inside. Leo stands back, falls on his waist as he takes a deep breath. He's determined, and I guess he should be considering he's all set up for this. We should have just told him to meet us at the diner or something. Do they lock their windows? What? Leo growls. It's not like we're breaking in. TJ's ears pinned back, frown on his face. The wolf puts a paw behind his forehead, to his forehead, closing his eyes. Sorry, but I think he's just asleep and it shouldn't be too hard to get in there and wake him up. I look over at the side of the house to see a window well. I point at it. What about that? Too small. It could probably fit. She hops off from the front porch and crashes down against the window, pushing it. Wait, there's a security sticker here. Well, you gotta arm it first, and Carl's such a lazy ass, I know he didn't. Yeah, that was him who said that. Besides, if we set it off, we could just run. It's not like they'll show up anytime soon. Jenna hesitates and pushes at the window again, but doesn't budge. Locked. Let's try the one above it. That's too high. I'll boost you. I think this is going a little too far. Leo ignores him and stands next to the window before making a platform for Jenna's foot with his paws. Setting herself with her paws against the wall of the house, Leo easily lifts Jenna and she manages to grab the ledge. What the hell is this so fucking stupid? Flynn bars next to me, but I ignore him. Jenna pushes the window and it glides open easily. Yes, now I'm going to boost you all the way up. Hold on. Careful! Like there's some sort of cheerleading duo, Leo shoves Jenna all the way up with one paw and she disappears through the window. Her bush tail is the last thing we see until she pokes her head back through. Kitchen. I fell in the sink. Great! Now unlock the door! She disappears again and we make our way back to the front door. Leo, you're fucking crazy. If you don't shut your fucking mouth, Flynn, I'll kick you right in your vag. Sound good? Jesus, calm your... Leo turns on him, one foot in front of the other. Flynn shuts up. TJ's eyes are wide even though he's staring at the steps. I want to put my arm around him. Finally, we hear the door rattling and it opens. Called his name, but he didn't answer. Well, he's got to be in here. It's not like he can go anywhere. Or would want to. Carl's house is just as massive and immaculate as I remember it. That's a nice house, dude. It's a mansion, after all. Okay. Well, maybe less immaculate than I remember. There are a few wrappers and pizza boxes on the marble counter. Okay. I assume that's because Carl's parents aren't here to tell him not to be a slob. Flynn immediately heads up the stairs. Yo, Carl! I set the bag down on the table and TJ sets a cake there too. I look over at him. You alright? Doing good. Why? Just asking, so I rubbed the back of my head trying to think of how to bring it up. What is it? Janice. Oh, yeah. TJ mirrors my pose, rubbing behind his own head. I'm actually really worried about her. I mean, should we still go? TJ looks at me surprised. Of course, especially now we need to make sure she's okay. Oh yeah, maybe we should. I actually don't feel like we need to do all that considering she's probably just really high. I was going to suggest we could at least postpone the visit till tomorrow, so she had time to calm down. But TJ's shocked at my suggestion, has me holding my tongue for him. Chase, you check in the back, TJ downstairs. Leo barks at us before hurling past toward the hallway. We both look at each other before I shrug and head to the back door. I stare at the glass window for the door to allow, wondering why Carl would even be out there. The old playset with the swings is gone, and so is the treehouse that used to be in one of the two trees. The branch near the base of the tree that we used to use as a step has been cut away too. Carl and I used to play up in that treehouse all the time when we were younger. I open the door and step out onto the concrete steps. I feel a pang of sadness seeing it all gone. I wish I had a lot of memories up there. I can remember a day when we started building it. I mean, Carl's dad built the base of it, but left the rest up to us. Duke, the old weasel, had a pile of random junk in his backyard and gave us permission to take it up as long as we cleaned it all up. I told DJ if we cleaned the pile, my dad would take us to the movies that night. He pretended to help clean up even though we were just talking when we went into the treehouse. We hauled it away in the wagon and told TJ we were taking it for the corner for recycling or something that he should keep going. Of course we didn't go back. I didn't know why I thought we'd get away with that. Apparently TJ was there for 3 more hours before Dukes comes out and finds out what happened. I was grounded for the longest I'd ever been. I cringe and close my eyes, face getting hot at the memory of being forced to apologize to TJ. Fucking asshole. I mumble it to myself. We were especially cruel to TJ those couple of years. It was probably because of the age difference. Me and Carl had been 10, TJ was 8. Oh, that's mean. For some reason, 2 years feels like 2 decades when you're that old. That is a fact. Still, there isn't really an excuse for how shoo I was to him. Even after that happened, we wouldn't let him get up into the treehouse. I was a real shoot kid, but TJ did not hold it against me. Still, the idea of taking advantage of TJ's tussling nature is just so terrible. I saw giving the rest of the yard a curious glance, even though I know Carl's not out there. I'm a little worried, but I'm sure there's some sort of explanation of where he's going. I turn back around and decide to help with the search inside. That's when I see a flash of fat, orange and gray tail disappearing down the downstairs steps. I blink. Jenna walks past. I'm gonna go look in the garage. I don't think he's in the house though. Okay. Jenna heads for the garage. I head for the stairs. Oh God. The cool air wafting up from the darkened hallway ahead of me is in marked contrast with the heat outside. Let me just take an estimate real quick. There's a reason they brought up that story right there, and it's probably because Carl is like hiding and now going after TJ? Or something along the lines of that? Or, I don't know. Something with TJ is gonna happen because we're on the TJ route. The cool air wafting up from the dark hallway ahead of me is a marked contrast to heat from the outside. I fan out my share of it as I look at the couple of doors lining the hallway. The only one open is at the end of the hall, though I can hear a low voice coming from it. It's Flynn's for sure. As I pad up to the opening, I start to make out what he's saying. But I just want you to know that I'm not mad at you, kid. I don't hear a response as I stand outside the door. From here, all I can see is a few cardboard boxes and a neatly made bed that probably hasn't been touched in years. A guest/storage room? Come on, man. I'm trying. I was just mad yesterday and shouldn't have fucking said that. Okay, he's probably talking to TJ. Flynn's voice comes from further into the room on my left. I grit my teeth, wavering, going in, or hoping for the best and letting it play out. I need to go. I was just trying to figure out... Don't. I hear some rustling in the room, and that's when I realize I have to step in. I hold onto the door frames and hook my head in. Flynn has TJ backed against the wall, backed up against what looks like doors to a closet. TJ's cowering in the corner while Flynn has a hand on the link's shoulder, grabbing onto the fabric of his shirt. TJ's ears are pinned flat against his head as he's looking at Flynn with grimace. Then his eyes flick to mine as he noses me. Let me talk for a sec. Flynn notices TJ staring over his shoulder and he jerks his head in my direction. The second he sees me, his hand drops away from TJ's shoulder. We stare at each other for a few seconds and I swallow loudly. Do you guys find Carl? My question sounds all the more stupid in the dead silence that follows. Flynn's gaze drifts to the wall over TJ's head where he stares coldly for a few seconds, his jaw working furiously. I start to worry he's still making up another one of his tantrums. Instead, after about 5 seconds, he turns on his heel and stalks out of the room. I have to move out of the way as he brushes past me. When I look back in the room, TJ's already moved to stand in front of the mirror on the wall. He straightens out his shirt and vigorously combs the fur on his face. He does a weird back and forth as his cheeks fluffs with one hand, even though they look fine to me. TJ? TJ snaps his head in my direction, one of the ears twitching. Are you okay? I'm okay. He says it fast and loud, giving his shirt one last tug. A second. Hey everyone, sorry that took so long. I'm back though. So, we have about 10 minutes left in the episode, so let's go ahead and finish up. Let's keep looking for Carl. He makes a point of looking around the room. I don't think he's here. As he moves past me to leave the room, I grab his arm. He jumps and looks back at me, eyes wide. I quickly let him go, realizing how closely I am mimicking what Flynn had done just a minute ago. Do you want to talk? No! I'm looking surprised. No, I don't want to talk about it. Sorry. His ears are down and he's looking at the floor. Let's just keep looking. He turns away again, but I feel like I should say something more. I want to make him feel better, get him away from Flynn. Do you want to go for a walk or something? TJ turns back around at me questioningly. I mean, to keep looking for Carl. He's not in the house, so maybe he's gone out somewhere in town. TJ nods in understanding, the stressed look melting off his face. Oh, that could be a good idea. We should tell Leo. I felt a surge of relief at having been able to distract TJ. Now I want to keep that going. Luckily, we don't see Flynn on the way out. A distracted and frustrated Leo quickly waves us over as he continues to search for the ground floor bedrooms. We got high and passed out somewhere. He mutters absent-mindedly as we head out the door. I immediately realize what a bad idea it is when I step out into the sun. TJ, on the other hand, brightens up the second we step out of the mansion. At that, at least makes me feel a little bit better. We walk in silence for the first few minutes, looking at the rolling hills and mountains, cactus and sagebush. It's one of those days I'm not sure if the heat is worse coming from the sun above me or the baking black asphalt under my feet. How's school going for you? I blink out my burning alive trance and try to focus on the question. Oh, it's okay, just kind of tedious, you know? At the same time, I get a pang of panic realizing how much work still needs to be done on my project. I am able to convince myself that I still have half a week. I'll figure something out. What about you? It's great. Athletic training, right? Yeah. So what exactly do you do? Train people for sports? TJ laughs. Well, it's more to do with recognizing them, preventing them, treating them if I can. I didn't know what you were. I didn't know that's what you do. So are you like a doctor or something? He laughs again, but like always, he's able to do it in a way that you know he's not laughing at you. Definitely not. That'd be really hard. I guess you could say an athletic trainer is a healthcare professional. Cool. I try to keep myself from panting. I thought you'd be more into like coaching or something. You like sports? TJ shakes his head. Nah, I'd be terrible at that. I can't yell at people all day. Is there even a degree for coaching? I think most people who want to coach just get a teaching degree in history so they can teach. I make air quotes. At high school, while also coaching, they teach to coach. Oh yeah, that's how it was at our school. I step into a particularly sharp rock and bite my lip to keep from yelping. I really just wanted to do something involving athletics. Do you like the whole athletic training thing? Yeah, well, it's my first year, so who knows? I think I so. Yeah, I think I do. So you like helping people? That, and I just like sports. TJ's quiet for a second. It's probably because it sounds silly, but to make it seem makes life seem more simple. Sports? Yeah, or exercising. There's a goal and something in your way, like the other team, or a big hill. TJ kicks up a pebble from the ground and catches it on top of his foot before launching it down the road. And your only job is to get around that to get your goal. Twins laughs. I don't know if I can if that makes any sense. I think it does. I'm kind of like that with video games, I guess. I can see that. I try to kick a pebble up on the top of my foot. They did it, but I end up kicking it to the side of the road. How did you do that? Oh, I just got lucky that time. Usually it doesn't work. I'm on the soccer team now. I think about how I didn't even bother trying out for the school swim team for otters. I already know how mediocre I was. But I also just like being on the side of the field over all the cheering and the lights. It's fun. And we continue down the road to walk past the charred fountains of an old trailer. Charred foundations. While the bush is mostly growing back, scorched earth and black sage brush skeletons still remain. At that moment, my phone goes off and I pull it up I thought that was my phone for a second. At that moment, my phone goes off and I pull it out, so I cut my hand over the top so I can see the screen under my son. It's a text from Leo. Found him. Hey, they found Carl. Oh, where? He didn't say. He just said they found him. Well, that's great. Yeah. I smile as a little ball of tension in my chest that I didn't know was there dissipates. As in Leo response, I saw where Carl was. I took a look over my shoulder at the mansion resting at the base of the mountains. The distance in the heat is making it hazy. I really don't want to walk all the way back. We just took a walk like us and got back? Maybe. The phone buzzes in my hands. I get no response from Leo. No party. Carl isn't feeling good. I frown. What? Said Carl isn't feeling good, so there's not going to be a party. Oh. TJ looks at the mansion with me airing out his shirt with both hands while he does. As much as it sucked for me to be under the sun, it's always worse for TJ with that thick fur. I copy him, airing out my own shirt, starting to feel self-conscious again about my musk. Should we head back? I hope he's okay. I think about all the shizzy tension going back there and grimace. No. We could do something else? TJ appears to think, his hands on his hips. And then his face lights up. Hey, Janice's house is right down the road. We can get a head start on the work. Oh. I almost forgotten about that. While I'd definitely be planning to go, I didn't want to now under this heat. TJ jumps in place like he's warming up for a game. It'll feel good to do something after sitting around all day. I stare at TJ, absolutely baffled by his enthusiasm. What? I mean, well, first of all, it's work. Second, aren't you worried about how she's gonna be when we get there? I stare down the road, approximate spot where we'd seen her just an hour ago. She's not there now, obviously, but the memory still sends chills up my spine. Well, I want to make sure that she's okay too. Oh no. Should we give her at least a few hours to recover? TJ stops bouncing and rubs his arm. Sorry, if you don't want to, I can just go. I glare at him. Oh, don't guilt me. I'm not, I just don't want you being mad at me. I stretch, feeling sweat trickling down the sides of my face. We could wait until the evening at least. Yeah, I guess we could do that. At this point, on TJ's face so obvious that he's not doing it on purpose. Okay, so what if she opens the door and she's still got her pants down? TJ, Chase, I'm just saying that's what could happen. There's no way to tell what she's doing. Janice isn't like that, so maybe she was just having some sort of episode. Everyone's crazy here. All the more reason to check on her. I rub my face. Come on. It's fine, I can just go. TJ folds his arms and lean closer. Or maybe, she just had to pee. He whispers the last few words like they're the worst cuss words in the world. I snort and close my eyes. Fine. I'll the back of my hand across my forehead. But if I have a heat stroke, it's all on you. Oh gosh, don't say that. If you feel dizzy or sick, you're going inside. The thought of sitting inside with Janice while I cool down is almost as unbearable as the thought of manual labor. Still, TJ looks happy, which is worth it, I guess. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to stop because we are about 28 minutes in, and that is a good stopping point. So I hope you guys did like. If you did, hit that subscribe and like button. It really does support the channel. And yes, I am a stereotypical YouTuber, so I have to say that no matter what you do. Anyways, though, I hope you guys did all enjoy, and if you did, make sure to check out my streams. They're on Twitch. They happen every week, a few times a week. There's going to be one later today. I'm recording this. You guys won't see this in time to know that there's a stream coming. It would have been earlier today, because this should be... No, it should have been last night, because this should upload Monday morning, but... Anyways, I hope you all liked it, and if you did, hit that like button. Please comment down below what you are hyped about in this series. A lot of people tell me there's a lot of creepy stuff coming up, so keep my eye out for that. I'll see y'all soon. My name is Jake the Fennec. Have a nice day. Goodbye.